Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Thursday, October 9th, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with injury news coming out of last night's AEW Collision tapings at Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. In his first match in 6 weeks, Kota Ibushi sustained an injury while wrestling Josh Alexander after he slipped off the top turnbuckle and fell to the floor, appearing to hurt his leg on landing, according to eyewitnesses. Ibushi was immediately tended to by medical staff, with the match being brought to an abrupt end via countout. He was then stretchered out, followed by Tony Khan appearing on the ramp to directly address the crowd to thank them for their patience and respectful behavior. The precise nature of Ibushi's injury has not been reported as of this recording. In ratings news, last Saturday's edition of AEW Collision drew an audience of 226,000 to TNT, according to WrestleNomics. That's down from the previous week's TV audience of 248,000. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic was .03, also down from the prior week's demo rating of .05. WWE SmackDown was also down on Friday night, drawing a viewership of 1.030 million viewers to USA Network, according to WrestleNomics. That's down from the previous week's audience of 1.238 million. The 18 to 49-year-old demo rating was .23, also significantly down from the previous week's rating of .35. It's worth noting that both Collision and SmackDown's ratings figures reflect the new big data plus panel measurement system that Nielsen has put into place, which industry insiders indicated would result in lower numbers for pro wrestling broadcasts compared to the older system. In more WWE news, despite his contract expiring on Monday, Santos Escobar worked out a new deal with the company Tuesday night, according to Mike Johnson. It had been reported that Escobar's main gripe with WWE had pertained to creative direction and that he had turned down a lucrative new contract recently. However, WWE reportedly addressed Escobar's creative concerns and also made him a significantly larger money offer as well. In more AEW news, a discrepancy has been found in the reported live attendance for the All In pay-per-view, resulting in a reduction of the company's reimbursement from the state of Texas, according to WrestleNomics. The event at Globe Field in Arlington, Texas drew less than originally reported, with public figures now showing the turnstile count to be 21,973. WrestleTix had previously estimated the number at 27,245, with Tony Khan stating it was nearly 29,000. The attendance figures are tied to state-funded financial assistance via the Texas Event Trust Fund. AEW had originally been approved for a $1 million reimbursement based on February estimates of 32,500 paying fans. Falling approximately 30% short of that estimate is reportedly resulting in that reimbursement being reduced to 700,000. In independent wrestling news, AEW's Jon Moxley is being booked for a rare independent appearance this month. The former AEW World Champion is scheduled to wrestle at Defy Wrestling's Wraith event at the Wonder Ballroom in Portland, Oregon on October 24th, according to an official announcement. This would be Moxley's first appearance for Defy since 2023. No other opponent or details have been announced as of yet. And finally, in news from outside the ring, it has been officially announced that the long-running Vice documentary series Dark Side of the Ring will be returning for a 7th season. It was also reported by Mike Johnson that filming for some episodes has already begun, although none of the topics for the new season have been revealed as of yet. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The wrestling news can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the wrestling news across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the wrestling news. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.